With the hasty withdrawal of the US and Afghanistan, regional powers are seen to increase their influence in the region dramatically. These are how the world reacted with the speed when the Taliban regained control of Kabul. The Philippines quickly mobilized emergency flights out of Pakistan to repatriate Filipino citizens trapped in the Afghan conflict, with the Department of Foreign Affairs spearheading transportation arrangements. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque urged Filipinos to coordinate with the Philippine Embassy in Pakistan, which has jurisdiction over Afghanistan, to facilitate their repatriation. The DFA said its foreign service posts in the region and beyond are exploring all avenues of cooperation and are closely coordinating with governments and international partners to guarantee their immediate and safe passage. On Sunday, 32 Filipinos were evacuated to Doha, awaiting their confirmed flights to the Philippines. A group of 19 Filipinos is also set to leave immediately. The department has recently issued Alert Level 4 for the whole of Afghanistan due to the uncertain security situation in the country. Chinese state news agency Xinhua reported Beijing had urged Washington to play a constructive role and support a peaceful reconstruction of the country. China is willing to communicate and dialogue with the US to push for a soft landing of the Afghanistan problem, preventing new civil war or humanitarian disaster in the country to avoid it from becoming a breeding ground and shelter for terrorism, and encouraging Afghanistan to set up an inclusive political framework in line with the Afghanistan situation, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi said. Pakistan appeared the most welcoming in the return of Taliban rule in Afghanistan. The Prime Minister Imran Khan congratulates the Islamic fighters for breaking the chains of mental slavery in Afghanistan. Khan described the Taliban's victory as a triumph. Russia also welcomed the regime change in Afghanistan. If we compare the negotiability of the colleagues and the partners, I have long since decided that the Taliban is much more able to reach agreements than the puppet government in Kabul, Zamir Kabulov, Russia's presidential envoy to Afghanistan, said on state television. US President Joe Biden broke his silence on Monday and blamed Afghan leaders for their lack of willingness to defend their own country and leave the fighting to American troops. He stood pat on his decision to withdraw from the war-torn country that cost American taxpayers over $2.3 trillion during the 20-year war and warned the militant group of devastating force should they interfere with the US pullout.